Well guys, another quick video from southern Spain. We're getting into September. There's a slight bit of cloud around, as you can see behind me there, but it's still stonking hot. It's still 33, 34 degrees. I'm going down to our other house. I'm going to pull the Royal Enfield out and take that for a blast. A few things struck me lately. I've been riding both the Enfield and the V-Strom. V-Strom's a beautiful bike to ride, really smooth, plenty of power. It's an all-round really nice bike. I can't find much really to complain about. Well, I can't find anything really. It's probably one of the best bikes I've had. But it's limited in certain areas, for me anyway, by my riding skills, I suppose. Off-road skills, I should say. I'm not, or I wouldn't, I should say, use the V-Strom for going on more rutted and severe tracks off-road. I think I'd be much happier taking the Himalayan. The Himalayan's fine on most terrain that you take it on, really. And we all know that the Himalayan's not a super quick bike. It's not fast. It's not brilliant at anything, but it's good at everything, and all roads are no roads, as Royal Enfield say. Anyway, I thought I'd tootle down there today and take the Royal Enfield out. What struck me the other day, we went out on the V-Strom, me and my wife Pillion, and we went out for the day, and we had a long ride on it, loaded all the luggage in the top box and the side bags, and it performs admirably. It's a comfy, nice bike to ride, tips in nice on the bends, and it does everything you need it to on the road. What struck me is when I looked down at the speedo, I think with a bigger bike, because it's like a car, I suppose, you stick to the speed limits and you tootle along, but I didn't really find on any of the A roads that were on around here, especially the curvy ones, that I was doing any more than maybe 100 kilometers an hour, which is speed limit on some of the roads, but I found myself around 100, 105 when I looked down at the speedo. Now, the Himalayan will do that comfortably, 100, 105. But you've got this subconscious thing with the Himalayan, or a lot of people have it, if it's their only bike, they get to 105, which is a good cruising speed really for the Himalayan, and they look down at the speedo and they look at the tacho, and they see that it's up towards the end of its rev range, or it's getting up there, certainly 120 kph or about 75 mile an hour. You're getting up near 6,000 revs, so you get near that red line on there. And I think that the thing that bothers most people is knowing that there isn't much more after 120 kph. Now, it'll bobble along all day at 110, 115 kilometers an hour, but in the back of your mind, you know you're near the limit. Now, when you get on another bike and you've got plenty of capacity on that bike, I think what tends to happen then is that you're more relaxed. It's like in a big car, you're driving along in a big Cadillac or a big V8 or something like that, and you're cruising along. You've got the power to do it, but it's the comfort and the serenity of the ride or drive you're on. And I think that applies to the Royal Enfield. And again, what I would say is that there's a lot of people knocking the Royal Enfield that have never tried it, the Himalayan, saying it's slow and it's only 24 brake horsepower, etc, etc. So guys, I'm going to take the Himalayan out in a minute and just show you how it goes through the gearing. My bike does around 80 kph in second gear before it sort of gets near the red line. It'll do over 100 in third before it gets to the red line. And switch to fourth, you're going to get 120 kph. Switch to fifth, and it's mainly an overdrive gear. So, and to be honest, it's got a fair lick of speed. It'll keep up with most traffic. You've not got a vast overtaking speed in any of them gears, but it's certainly fast enough to keep up with main traffic. And if you use the gears and you rev it out in them gears, it's certainly got a fair lick of speed. And I'll show you on the GoPro what I mean. Anyway, I'll scoot down, take it out, and you can see for yourselves, guys. So guys, down at our old farmhouse, and there's the V-Strom all tucked up in bed, and there's the Himalayan all tucked up in bed, the old Suzuki VL 1500, which should be going fairly shortly. A guy from Portugal is supposed to be buying it, and he's coming over with the trailer to pick it up. So we'll be down to, well, I say down to two bikes. We've got the Himalayan there and the V-Strom, but tucked away, as you may have seen in a couple of videos, up in the store under the underbuild on the house up the hill, I've got my 1970s 350 Scrambler, which is Ducati 350 bevel drive Scrambler. Anyway, we'll get this unwrapped, get it started up, and we'll get out and have a quick jaunt. Well, there she is, guys, running. That's my 2021 Euro 5 Himalayan, the one with the Tripper sat-nav. Weird thing I've noticed on a couple of the videos from the United States is that a lot of you guys seem to have the cold start. We don't have that on the European model. It's just a press button and go. There's no cold start, no easy start, nothing. It's quite strange really. So it's pretty much the same. We've got all the same gear on. Whether the mapping's different on it, I've never had a stall on it. I've never had any problems cold starting it in any weather. You just press a button and away it goes. So whether it's mapped differently to yours, I don't know, guys, but I'll get some kit on and I will go and try it. Well, there she is, guys. Always on light at the back, LCD light. So guys, getting out of here is a bit tricky. As you can see, there's I don't know if it'll show up on the camera, but it's quite a steep lane going out of here, and it's a bit overgrown and a bit shaly, but not usually a problem. There we go. Half a tank of juice in neutral. Into first, nice gear change on the Himalayan, nice and smooth. What you don't want to be doing is stalling on this hill going out of here, because there's a few big ruts, so stall on here. Chances are you're going to put it on the floor, because put your foot in a rut and you won't reach the floor. in second gear now. Just going to get around this bend and we'll see how it goes through the gears. It's currently doing 40 kph, about 30 mile an hour, so that's second gear. Okay guys, that was 80 in second, third gear 110, fourth gear 125, and then into fifth as an overdrive. We'll try it again. Second gear 40, go over. guys, just to let you know that the Royal Enfield's no slouch. It will bob along. It's comparable to my old DRZ 400. Got a fair turn of speed once you use it right. Mine's opened up an awful lot since I've had it, so it lets you a lot quicker. You can see I've got luggage on the back of mine. It's not as if I'm riding it without any wind resistance from not having the luggage on. So it's a fair turn of speed. It's certainly quick enough for any A roads, any urban riding, any town riding. It's not super sport fast, but it's quick. It's quick as a car. It's quite fun to ride. It does anything, and these roads I was just scooting around at 75 mile an hour around our local camper roads then. It just shows you that it's super rough and just didn't blink an eye, just rode straight over the electric front wheel. Anyway, I'm going to wind this up there guys, and I'll edit this and I'll get up to YouTube and see what you think.